just started it.
Amen. Amen.
Get full offensive TD. Alright.
Amen.
Oh my
Amen.
God.
People trying to say I'm only in the meat. Got a cold with my dogs, can get in between. I can give them life, no more energy. Amen. Amen. Man, what it meant to me. Everybody trying to take the identity. Everybody around me turn to a friend of me. Sit back while I take on a remedy. I cannot let it.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. In today's game, we should look to the war up front. The Seahawks are top 10 in rushing yards, going up against our Packers front seven that will need to be up to the test.
Larry, overcast skies, but knock on wood, no rain on the radar to speak of right now as we welcome you to CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the Seattle Seahawks.
This man Will got faded by the damn 49ers. He injured him. Yeah, but Kirk Cousins got injured again. Then he brought in RG3 and he got injured. So he's down to his third quarterback.
Second down following the run. Off the play fake to Rawls. Wilson.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's incomplete.
Used to have a coach used to tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, we're watching a
Saints
computer
cross.
screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They run with a power back. Rawls. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Faced with their first third down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen third down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And avoids the contact by sliding. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
Second and 5.
Dodging bullets.
No.
And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down. On the give, this is their fullback. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Watching that
He
run
might be
takes me back to something a famous old coach
your
once
third
said.
down, but
Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Out to the right here to Wilson. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Wilson to another for a Seahawk 1st down.
I don't believe that this opening drive is
Yeah,
surprising either one
that
of us
was.
after the time
I don't know what the fuck
with the
that
coaching
was.
staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only
course
that,
it's
but the big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing
you running the same glitchy ass toss play.
Putting the ball in the end zone. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be
Get the fuck out of here, man.
What we just saw, we saw a lot of last week. He had 5 tackles for loss. So
Yo, you have the ball before the damn.
comes from not just his
I even get to
ability and his
see that
intelligence and
shit.
understanding how he's being blocked and how to get to the ball carriers, but also comes from scheme as well. When you've got a guy that high, playing that well, your defense coordinator is looking for ways to create mismatches and get him to the football.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. Open man is Amara.
He held on to that? Get the fuck out of here.
26-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
The evolution of Clay Matthews as a player, it's just one that they're going to end up writing books about. He didn't even start until his senior year at USC. He didn't start in high school. And now he's at all-pro level in the NFL. How about the play he just made there?
And he has certainly made a name for himself. William Clay Matthews III. The first update from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. And the Redskins there out to an early lead. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. First carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Michael Bennett's versatility, being able to play any position along the defensive front, allows him to make those types of plays. He finds good matchups and gets into the offensive backfield.
And there it works for a tackle for loss. Now Rodgers. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Cliff Averill.
All right.
He's the one to get him, and that's sack number
Bakatari
7 for
just
him on the year.
Casper, I guess.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary.
I got a left tackle.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. And he's going to be brought down. back at his own 6-yard line. Michael Bannon in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow. On now is the Packers punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Here's Thomas. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. An update from down in L.A. And it's the Bears who are off to the early lead. Mitch Trubisky, a first-quarter touchdown pass in that one. Now a play fake here on first down.
Intercepted. Come on, man.
Connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Second and 10. It's Wilson again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up a third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end.
The Seahawks on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Counter play. Rolls.
The fuck out of here, man.
He's taken down at the 36. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Now it's Wilson. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Second down, here's Wilson. And this is
okay.
It's Jimmy Graham. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Down, this is Rolls. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They stay on the ground. Rolls again. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. A 10th carry for Thomas Rolls. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
This is...
They'll try to run with Rawls. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
On 2nd down, Rawls. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
The give to the fullback on the dive. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him 4 yards there, but they're still well short of the goal line with 4th down now looming. And his kick is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. And Charles, they get the field goal. Took him a dozen plays, though.
Work with me on this one. You know what I'm about to say, right? Bend but don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense. 12 plays were run at them. They only gave up 3 points. In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be able to...
And got his man complete. That goes for a gain of 31.
Okay, I guess.
There'll always be a place
I don't
for
know
methodically
how
marching
I
the ball
overthrew
downfield.
that, but
when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams.
he was down.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Good
But
thing he
looked like a
recovered it
Packer.
anyway,
Packer
but
was able to get this back,
the
and
fuck,
they'll indeed
man?
keep possession. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. They completes it to Jordy Nelson. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Rodgers to throw once more.
All right, man.
He's taken down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down.
What?
In the air and intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Meanwhile, down in Santa Clara. And that one for the 49ers, now a 2-touchdown advantage. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Expected anything less.
They go again with Rawls. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there.
Somebody on my team. Clindex. Oh my god. And I just paid you.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down.
Get that shit out of here.
Got hit. Ball
Broken ribs.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the
Yo,
collision
do
came
these
at the
dudes
exact
not wear
time
pads?
he was
Like, what
reaching
the
to bring in
fuck is
football.
with these broken
Really well done.
ribs?
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Meanwhile, down in Santa Clara, and the 49ers are out to the early lead. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses.
I don't know.
Wilson going to give to Rawls. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. So a couple of... Sorry, Larry, your hard work appreciated by so many men and women, but not today as we get back to the action in the second half. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Here's Rodgers to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
2nd down here after the incomplete pass. To throw again. Rodgers.
Really?
Comes, he's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
Really?
Malik McDowell in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year.
I don't understand this shit, man.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long.
I didn't even get a chance to throw the damn ball.
Throwing is Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time,
I've been having decent pass block this whole season, and now I can't even get anything on normal.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Returnable for Thomas. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. The drive begins with a run by Rawls. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Now it's Wilson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A good pick up there, 20 yards.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Fresh set of downs here. And the D-line pinching together, must be expecting the run. The busy afternoon continues for Rawls. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 10 yards still left on 2nd down. Wilson now, throwing again.
Nobody. Okay.
The intended target, Doug Baldwin.
Okay.
And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
They definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
And
what?
This kick is good. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. Well, we looked at each other right away.
I let go of the damn controller.
I enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Following the penalty, it's Rawls. And they're going to get him down, but not before a pretty good run right there. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They come out here in the eye. Wilson to give to Rawls. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Thomas rolls, hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
Hey.
From the shotgun, Wilson. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0. So they're able to throw it in for the two-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
We never gave you any.
Had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
On first down, Rodgers. He's going to air one out. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Oh, my God. This is...
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down.
I don't like this shit.
Rodgers to throw again.
Oh my God!
Bring him down. Mike Bennett in there for sack number 22 on the year. Just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22.5. Set in 2001.
Sack record on me.
Now after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Lets it go for Nelson.
Okay.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Are you telling me, do they spare expense? Or do they spare no expense?
That's too old.
Thomas rolls, and he is going to lose yardage here. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs, and let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Wilson now off the bootleg. Binds, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Mike Daniels in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. From the gun, it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Kentrell Bryce picks it, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Don't ask me no stupid fucking question right now.
Yo.
Get the fuck out of here!
Devontae Adams, the intended receiver.
No!
Second down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took
I got one serious question, bro.
Every angle and shut the play down.
See what's over there? I can ask you this serious question.
So they're still in the original line of scrimmage here.
If I go to the Dolphins, can I take my quarterback with me?
I already told you the answer for that.
Why not, bro? You let Quan trade fucking Andy Dalton, bro. For Jerry Goff. The Rams ain't trading Jerry Goff, bro.
Down to the 40-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. So after that big play,
I think it's only fair.
their defense maybe on their heels.
Then, bro, you let them. Then you brought AJ Green back for him, bro. Come on, bro.
And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Would you at least consider it?
No.
This is Cobb with a catch right side. Wasn't a ton of space, but a great move. He's able to work it to the 20-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
Man, and Quan do
zone defense, and you
anything.
know you got a drag route on as your primary.
Quan ain't going nowhere. What the fuck?
About how far you
That's
let your
fine,
guy
though.
go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
So the offense
Man, I
ready for
guess
a
so,
second
bro.
and 4. Working from the gun, Rodgers got his man complete over the middle. That's Adams.
Yo,
Get him inside
yo.
the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Rodgers now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Rodgers to throw on second down. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Man, he played well too much in 16 for him to not go for that nod, bro.
The Packers on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 19.
I switched over because of the anger. This man was like, what's going on?
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he fires one, but incomplete.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions, that confident veneer that you have. It's chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. So now on 4th down, Mike McCarthy will turn to his field goal unit. The right hand just from an even 40 yards out. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, but the net gain, 3 points.
And you're going to have drives like that in this league. Sometimes you just got to take the 3 and move on. Always better than nothing.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They start on the ground with Rawls. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brandon, it's all about pace and tempo now for them. They've got the advantage, so I'm going to put musical terms for you. You don't want to go prestissimo. That's too quick, too lively, right? But you also don't want to slow it down too much. You don't want to go lento. What you really want to be is moderato. Nice and even, nice and steady, get those gains, and close out the game.
I think that chicken parm from last night's gone to your head.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. 5 out of 9.
You select plays through concept?
This is 3rd and 9.
See.
They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. The Seahawks send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Seems like YouTube has less of a delay than Twitch.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Bruh, really? Everybody dying. The punt returner. I don't know who he was, but he lived.
On 1st and 10, eluding the pressure right. Lets it go for Nelson.
Hopefully it's just like Bruce Grubbs.
So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. Steps away to his left. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
The offense behind the chains after the infraction. It's now 3rd down and 14. On play action. Now Rodgers. It's caught. Nelson. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A very solid gain of 27.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with the field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Shift together here from the D-line. Now it's Rodgers.
Probably the zone.
He drops it off for Bernard. And he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Damn.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to
up the tempo. Give out might off.
Maybe you're starting to 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. Dancing away at the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it.
Is that a modified spin or a regular spin?
People out, the back slipping out there, catching the football.
Yeah, why they juggling and sink?
One unit downfield, a really nice pickup.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flushed out right. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
Unable to connect on the 1st down pass play. Now it's 2nd down. Throwing again. Rodgers. escape to his right. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The improv act there, good for 9.
Oh shit, it was second down. I wouldn't have even tried that hard to get that first if it was.
It was time to make a break for
Bro, get this man killed.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a 1st down and inside the 5-yard line.
What?
First down. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football, but it looked like a Packer. Yeah, a Packer was able to get this back, and they'll indeed keep possession. On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Randall Cobb, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers have
from the outside looking, it seemed like you were trying to bait him.
So here we go. The Packers will line up to go for 2.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? KJ Wright should not be holding Jordy by himself on no damn route.
You want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
Oh my God.
I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And the offense here just looking to stay in bounds, complete the short passes, and put this game on ice. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Getting late here in the 4th, and if this team has any chance to win this football game, their defense obviously needs a stop here. Wilson off the bootleg. And his throw here is incomplete. The tight end Luke Wilson was the target, and it's 3rd down.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete.
You didn't set your feet. You didn't set your feet.
One of the bigger
actually,
plays
it's
in
a
the
good
game
thing he
thus
didn't
far.
throw that
The crowd
accurately.
getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
This is the linebacker right underneath it. That wasn't open.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Wilson hit, it's loose, it's out, fumble, and the Packers pick it up.
Let's go! That's a touchdown.
Wow. Wow.
He shouldn't have been throwing the damn ball.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the second half.
Who got injured, by the way?
They give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big time fumble.
Yeah.
Injury timeout. It was on X5.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers.
No, it was the injury timeout.
Yeah, I don't know who got injured.
So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees it a field goal.
I have no idea who got injured.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
Oh, you throwing?
Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
The man
We
had
saw a number of good
Butterfingers. He
games
looked like
earlier
us when we
today.
played
This one
2K.
might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Maybe they turn
He goes for
the corner
19
next year.
yards, gives him a new set of downs.
They cut him. It's Phillip Rivers.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he'll be
Well, they didn't cut Eli, but they replaced him. What the?
Time for a break. We'll come back.
Hold on.
They didn't have Spider-Man senses. You were cheap on the traits.
Alright, I mean.
Looking at the individual highlights right now.
What transpires after this?
Right wing. I think it was because of the jersey change they didn't remember.
6 yards to go here on 2nd down.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He fucks everybody up in this spot. He won a championship there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll stop him right on the midfield stripe. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Back to throw. And he's got his man. It's Darbo. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Oh, he gave Shooter a move.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on, and it's 2nd down. These are the spots this stage of the game.
I know, the only reason why I know you didn't make that catch,
it certainly does. And in the
we would have heard
really
X throwing his controller through the TV.
I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
So the incomplete
Oh, it's going
pass
through the
brings
TV,
up
then the
2nd
wall.
down. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
He actually called a timeout.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And down inside the 15 he goes. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as he'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. This is Cohen. And he's brought down. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Very much in range for a tying field goal as they hurry to the line. They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen. And he's
Are you kidding me? Are you?
Touchdown, Seahawks. A great effort there with 8 seconds remaining. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the 4th. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Now, they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone. One final try now for Rodgers. Forced out to his left. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they
So for the Seahawks, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, we'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they fall to 7-4 now on the year. And they'll try again next week at home against New England.
He was in a struggle.
Do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin.